Hello and welcome to www.papare.com. You're joining in with us today for the Police versus Air Force game played at the Police Park. We will be running through the police team now. We have Henry Terrence starting with Achala Pereira, Randiri Silva playing at the prop position, Gayan Salinda, Chanaka Udar the captain, Sharu Fernando, Shanaka Harishchandra and Radhisha Senabiratna. Sudam Suryarachi, Rehan Virakon, Reza Rafaidi, Mushin Falil, Chola Susanta, Gihan Silva, and Risa Mubarak making up the police team. Moving on to the Air Force lineup, we have Pushpa Kumara, Lahiru Udayanga, Ranuka Magedara, Tirina Bandara, Ranil Magedara, Donald Frank, Sanjeeva Patagirige, Saraka, Gayante Damalgoda, Chamat Fernando, Suranga Arnashant, Charit Seniviratna, Akash Alatwela, Ishara Madhushanka, and Nuvan Pereira comprising the Air Force team. Today with me I have Hisham at the commentary box. Hisham, welcome to the game.
Hi Sudarshan. The weather conditions are also very suitable for a good game of rugby. Any predictions before the game?
It's going to be a very close one to call. We know definitely police are going to be the favorites with the way they have been playing throughout through the latter part of the season. But we should not forget that end of the day it's going to be a game between two forces, where it's going to be with the Air Force going to put their socks up and pose a big threat to police because they will have their Air Force pride in them.
Exactly. Of course, police will be missing the services of Bilal Hassan, who is still recovering from an injury. But apart from that, it will be a full strength team. Just a few changes in the bench. But apart from that, police will be fielding almost the exact team they fielded last week against Havelocks.
That's right. Pretty much the same team going in with the notable absence of Abzul from the police team. Otherwise, pretty much the same thing going in. And Air Force, no major changes to them throughout the season. Police will definitely try to put their game up. As we can now see, police making their way into the game.
In today's match will be referee. The refereeing duties will be done by Rankot Gay, Mr. Arno Rankot Gay.
Police team led by the second row Dara Chanaka, the number 5. They will definitely be looking to pull their socks up and make a statement before they walk into the knockouts, because police have been making steady progress, although they were quite unlucky to be ending up as losers last weekend against Havelock. They played a gem of a game.
Yes, just 3 points the difference, and a few controversial decisions went against them as well in the dying moments of the game. If not, they would at least come up with a win, or at least a draw. Very unlucky. And surprisingly, for the second week running, police will be starting with the same halves combination, Sudham Suryarachi and Rehan Virakon, who I think played a good game last week, but apart from Sudham's pass, which was intercepted by Prasad Madhushankar, I think he had a fairly good game, and same goes to Rehan Virakon as well.
Charit Seneviratna from Air Force with the ball, looking to kick-start the proceedings. There you go, Air Force with a kick which is not looking to go 10 meters, but was touched by a police player, I believe. Ball with the Air Force. Straight away, Air Force goes into the attack. Quick ball available for Air Force. We know that this police team is very good in their defense as well.
Charit Seneviratna going nowhere, held up well.
Air Force going through their sixth phase from the kickoff, and they decide to kick for touch. Good kick by Air Force.
It's advantage for Air Force. It's a penalty to Air Force for a high tackle. So the play will be brought back.
Straight away, Air Force with an opportunity to put points on the board within the first minute of the game. The penalty was given for a high challenge on a player. Let's see whether Charit Seneviratna can get his team in front at the early stages of the game. These points are going to be very crucial. Yes, like I said before, Air Force has come with an intent to kill, basically.
And the police crowd doing their thing, trying to distract Charit Seneviratna. It's a 35-meter kick, but almost right in front of the post, directly in front. Here we go.
He's hit it, struck it well, no direction though.
And the kick is wide.
And that will be a 22 drop out to police.
And these kind of extra points is important. I'm pretty sure police would know. Last week they had a first-hand experience against Havelocks. Not that they missed, but in the end it was just 3 points.
Reza Mubarak with this restart. Police looking to run. Good carry by their hooker, Lahiru. Ball available now for police. They choose to go wide. Good big don't argue by the tight head. Ranuka. Air Force still with position, not able to break the gain line.
They're going sideways but not forward. Good bit of defense by police. And it's kicked out on the full, I believe, yes.
Kicked out on the full. Very good tackle by Rajesh Seneviratna there. It may have looked a little dangerous, but what actually did happen was the Gayante Damalgoda, the scrum half, the Air Force scrum half, he did hit the back of his head on the ground, which is a little, it must be quite painful there.
Yeah, I think he went directly into contact. And
hope it's nothing serious.
Yes, he's up. He's up on his feet. Air Force did well to keep position there, but they were not moving forward. They were just going sideways. And in the end, it was kicked out on the full. And here we go. Police line out. Almost right on the halfway line.
Achala Pereira, very experienced hooker. Well, the ball is loose and Air Force decides to take a grab on it.
Once again, Riza Mubarak fumbles with the ball, but it's gone backwards. So nothing wrong there, but he gets absolutely clobbered in a tackle.
Air Force with immense pressure put on Police. Gets the ball back.
Air Force doing well so far. A break. I think Police
good
are
clearance. Good clearance by Air Force pack. Ball.
A massive tackle once again by, I think that was Shara Fernando. And a penalty one as well. Offside. Knock on and offside.
Massive tackle by Shara there. He had to make that tackle. Beg your pardon, it was Chola Susanta who made that tackle. And he had to make that tackle because Air Force was with clear advantage on their side. Ranaka Madagadar gets up. Always good to see that is not serious. Riza with a good chance to put Police out of jail. And he kicks the touch.
The play is brought back right into the halfway line once again. I think Police invited pressure on themselves there. They had the line out. They fumbled with the ball. And once again, even in the kick.
You're absolutely right, Hisham. I think Police needs to take the game as it is and not take it very easy. And Achala with the ball now. Shara goes up.
And this time
clean line out this time. Radesh Seneviran at the back of the maul. He has gotten a knack for keeping tries this season. Air Force doing well. But Police with the powerful driving maul. Ball available at the back and fully playable. Radisha goes to ground. And the ball comes wide. Chula Susanta fends off the first tackler. Still on Chula Susanta. Good offload.
Mushin Falil bought inches from the try line.
Ball on the loose. Air Force with a turnover with the scrum advantage to them. They would be looking to get out of jail straight away.
And no, they decide to run with it. Not the wisest of moves.
Air Force is playing with good intent.
And finally they clear it.
Ball goes into touch and a pressure line out for Air Force. To be honest, that the earlier maul that there was, they did not have any answers for that. Police would definitely look to repeat what they did earlier.
Once again,
a long throw, but missed by Police.
Mushin Falil does well. The ball is out. Air Force doing well so far in defense. Once again, a loose ball. Advantage to Police. Mushin Falil brought down. Sudam Suryarachi, the grabber kick. But referee brings back play for the early advantage. So Police will have a shot at goal, I believe. Riza Mubarak is walking towards the referee. No, I think he will go for the line out. Yes. So police opting to touch. 10 meters from the try line. Can they use that rolling maul again?
Yes, Jam. I think police is looking to play to their strength, where they know that the line out is quite not contested very well by Air Force, but they need to make sure that they get the ball safely rather than losing it.
Exactly.
Achala Pereira with the ball. Sharo goes up again, and there you go. The police maul. Radish at the back. Radish keeping his eyes open with the ball. Air Force doing well. They're coming through
the rolling maul.
The rolling maul.
Knock forward.
Ball knocked forward by police.
That's unfortunate there. They did so well. Came close to the line. And Air Force once again lucky. I think Air Force are not doing so well in the lineouts, especially defending that rolling maul. Twice, police have gained so much ground on them.
That is right. The rolling maul has been unanswered twice now, and they have gained something close to 30 to 20 meters on both occasions. Air Force lucky to get away without conceding any points, and now has a chance of getting out of jail. And they need to make sure the touch is good, otherwise they are going to face the maul again. Number 8 breaking off for Air Force. Held up by police though. Finally brought down.
Air Force deciding to run with it. They've gained some distance, but they're a bit away from support. But they have position. That's good work.
Sending the ball out wide. Ranil goes to ground. They decide to kick, but it's straight into Riza's hands. Riza decides to kick again. Charit Seneviratna with the long kick. Falls in no man's land. But referee has stopped play.
I think it's a call from the linesman. Yes.
I believe there was a slightly late tackle on Riza Mubarak, I believe.
It's a fairly interesting call because I think that incident occurred on the other side of the field. I think right in front of the linesman, but he did not point out anything. But Priyantha Gunaratna, using his experience, informing referee about that incident, and yes, a penalty.
Absolutely right on that occasion, because the linesman on the other side would have been the better judge of it. Absolutely right, spot on with that. But it takes an experienced referee to know that his job role is to assist the main guy in the middle, to be his third and fourth eyes, which many referees nowadays do not. They're quite reluctant to do it, I believe.
So police this time they're opting for the 3 points. It's quite sensible. They went for touch twice, and this time they'll decide to go for the 3-pointer. Riza Mubarak will have his first shot at goal. He had a good game with the boot last week, so he'll be hoping to continue that same form. Unfortunately not. He misses the first kick. And for his standard, I think he should have made that count.
No difference to the scores. Two opportunities, one for Air Force and one for police. to make the scoreboard tick and get 3 points, but both have been unsuccessful so far. Air Force now with the restart. Not the greatest of kicks by Charit Seneviratne, but Air Force manages to get the ball back.
Good bit of play by Air Force, but good defense from Police as well.
Good tackle. Charit Seneviratne opts to kick and get out of jail, but is well covered by Gayan at the back.
Here's a Mubarak. With an up and under. Follows it up and knocks it on.
Knock forward, says the referee. Air Force actually has been very lucky that the score line is still a 0-all. They'll be looking to up their game when it comes to the defense. As for attack, they look very good in their attack though. They're sending the ball out wide. They need to make sure that they finish what they start.
They are running with the ball, but the only concern I have is they are running on the wrong side of the pitch. They should be doing it in their half. So far they've been almost in their own half for quite some time now. Police doing well with the defense. Number 8 breaks.
A lateral run, I would say, but makes good yards. Sucking in 3 Police defenders. The ball needs to come out quickly for Police. They have numbers on the out. Good fend off by the Air Force number 8. Ball available to Charit Seneviratne. Puts in a kick. Gayan with the ball.
The referee has stopped play, I think. I think it's advantage Air Force. Referee has spotted something. Achala Pereira being spoken to.
Referee giving a stern warning to Achala Pereira, telling him that the next time it will be a yellow card offense. Charit Seneviratne with a chance now. Almost at the exact same spot that he missed the first kick from. He'll be looking to make this one count. Please do you can get in touch with us on the Facebook page or the Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or on SoundCloud with searching ThePapare.com or on our website www.ThePapare.com, and you will be able to get all the international and sports news. Referee starts the game.
Charit Seneviratne will be hoping to put this into touch. 16 minutes gone. Still score is deadlocked. That's a good kick.
Good kick to touch by Charit. First competitive line out that Air Force has had through the duration of the game. It'll be interesting to see what they will try to do. Do you think they will go for the same method that Police goes on, where they will be trying to have a rolling maul, or do you think they will swing it wide?
Well, I think they will use their forwards, but not a rolling maul, because I think Police can manage the Air Force forwards well. Because even if you take the height or weight, I think Police will be edging out Air Force. So I think they will try a ploy of their own, but I don't think they will go for the rolling maul.
Lahir with the ball, goes for the long throw. It's a good throw. Good.
And yes, they'll use their forwards.
Air Force gaining good yards now. Ball available for Lahiru. Good hit. Good hit.
It's a good tackle. Held the man up.
Good
well.
cover tackle, taking the man up. You can see some good line speed there by Chanaka Janet.
Drop goal attempt.
Then the drop goal.
And not successful.
Sudam calls for mark. So the play will restart from there. Good positive sign. Nuan Pereira looking for the first drop goal of the season. Alphas yet again with the ball.
Line out by Air Force.
The game has been marked with unforced errors from both sides. Been a little bit of scrappy play.
Air Force get the line out well. It's advantage Air Force, and this might be the first card of the game. There have been several warnings already by the referee, and it's a yellow card.
Radisha Senaviratna sees another yellow card.
Man of the match last week will now have to wait in the sin bin.
Police now reduced to 14 men.
I think referee was stating that because there were several infringements in the ruck, in the breakdowns, repeatedly. So I think that's what the referee. That's why the referee issued that yellow card.
I beg to disagree, Hisham. In that case, the yellow card should be to Chanak Udara, who is the captain, and not to the player who made the infringement. So it needs to be for something else. It should be either a high tackle or a professional foul that Radisha committed in order to get that yellow card.
Well, Air Force will go for the 3 points.
Charit Saramiratna with his second attempt at the goal.
This is a kickable penalty.
A little over 25 meters out. Struck well, but with no direction. So the score will remain the same.
I think both teams will be disappointed. Police so far has settled in the game well, but they have not been able to put in the points.
I was making the cardinal error of letting the ball bounce and loses possession to Police.
That went forward. I think the referee says play on. Nothing wrong there.
Referee playing advantage.
Rehan Virakun slings out a pass wide.
Mushin Falil with the ball. Mushin swings it out wide to Riza. Back to the fullback, Riza. We now have 3 players on the ground from
Air Force turn it over. And a kick.
Air Force chasing for the ball. Away. Oh, that is quite unfortunate. Ball has gone into touch though.
That was great work from Air Force. Turned the ball over, put in a kick. No one at the back for Police. They were almost paid the price there. But both teams throwing away opportunities to score, and it's still 0-0.
Air Force needs to make the maximum of the fact that they have 1 man up, because Police is now playing Sans Radisha Senaviratna, given the fact that he's a third row as well. So they need to find the hole that is available and make the most of it.
Well, like you said, several players were down. Mushin Falil is back. He's limping a bit, but he will be okay. He's been a real revelation for Police this season, I think, Mushin Fali.
Definitely, I do agree with you.
He has had a good season.
He's been the playmaker in many of the games. Police with a good line out and ball available at the back. They're driving. It's a good driving maul. Sharo Fernando with the ball. And the ball is available straight away to Police. No problems there. Sudham Surya jobs to kick from the base. Good up and under. Air Force again letting the ball bounce. Charit Senivratna manages to get it back though. A block tackle by Chula Susanta.
Oh, this could be another yellow for Police.
Referee stopping play. Police player could be in trouble. That could possibly be the wing recorder or Shara Fernando, which I am afraid would be a big blow if there is to be another yellow card to Police FC.
Could this be another yellow?
All photos and videos that you would be interested in is available for purchase at very reasonable rates at ThePapare.com. Please do call us on 077 333 0088.
Shara Fernando gets off with just a warning. That would have been a major blow had Shara Fernando also been shown the yellow. Police are already down to 14 men.
That is a big mistake by Charit. He just had to put the ball into touch, but ball goes into the deadline, and that there will be a scrum of Police from the point where he kicked it out.
Well, that's been the story of the game so far. Opportunities being thrown away. So scrum for Police. Sudham Suryarachi looking to feed it in. And Riza Mubarak coming in at first receiver. So they'll probably look to clear it. No. Ball still available.
Quite a good run. Janit goes in and blisters the first person. Gives the offload, but unfortunately meets an Air Force player. Air Force on the counter now. Player held up.
Lifted
Charu being a little bit careful now, since he's already gotten a warning. Charit with a kick. Good collection by Riza Mubarak. Goes down to ground. Ball straight away available for Police. Sudham decides to use his forwards. Now goes to Rehan Virakon. Chula Susanta decides to run. Numbers available for Police on the right side. Janet with another run. He's making good ground today, Janet. Rehan with a pass to Shara Fernando. And Gayan with 2 men to beat. Passes it out to Sudham Suryarachi, who makes shambles of that ball. Lost forward. Air Force with the ball now and a scrum advantage. And manages to good kick by the Air Force number 7, I believe.
Achala Pereira didn't read that kick well. It was an advantage for Air Force anyway, but
that was a great chance that went begging, with Gehan Silva making a good run, but the offload to Sudam was not collected very cleanly.
it's still 0-0. Both teams throwing away opportunities which have come. Line out for Police. Achal Pelera. No mistakes this time. Sudam Suryarachi looking to go with the box kick.
Sudam with kick from the base. Gehan Silva marking the man very well. Good pressure by Police. Air Force manages to get the ball out. Charit Senaviratne with the ball. We all know that he is a great player. He has represented Sri Lanka in national sevens as well. Air Force with the ball again.
Puts the boot in. But Gehan Silva reads it well.
Gehan Silva making another good run. Good work done by Gehan. Police now ball with Mushin Falil. Mushin to Riza. Again they make the error of passing to an Air Force player, but the ball is out in touch though.
I think Police need to show a bit of composure here. So far they've been, at least they've had the best opportunities.
Definitely they have, but you cannot take anything away from Air Force as well. They have put their hands up as contenders for this game. I'd say as for now there are no favorites in this game, to be honest. Air Force being given a free kick. Decides to take it quick. Passes it to Charit Senaviratne. Charit goes down with the ball. Police penalized for hands in the ruck. Mushin Falil penalized for hands in the ruck. Air Force with another chance. It'll be interesting to see what their decision would be. They could go for points, although it's a little out wide, but kicking to touch would be the best option, given the fact that Police are still a man down and they will have the numbers advantage to play with. They do just that, and it's a kick to touch.
Not the best of kicks, but they do find touch. So Air Force, another chance. They are into their attacking half. Line out to them. They do well.
Good throw. An inside pass to a forward. Police scrum off Gayante Damalgoda. Sending it out to Charit Senaviratne. Gives it to Akash Alduvehare.
ball is still available for Air Force. Once
Gayantha with a
kick,
sneaky little kick, but
right
into the hands of Riza Mubarak. Ball still in play though. Both teams decide. Achala gets the ball this time. Both teams are opting to kick their possession away unnecessarily, I would say. Rehan Virakon with a long ball to Radisha Seneviratna, who has just come in. Sharu Fernando.
Once again
manages to regain the ball. Rehan Virakon. Powerful run through the middle. Riza Mubarak well marked there, but manages to offload. Sudam to Rehan. Rehan. Blistering run by Gayan. Gayan Dilshan, that is. Chula Susanta with the ball. Decides to go himself. Police with numbers on the right.
That was a mistake, I think. Air Force player.
There you go.
Score here.
Meters away, Police going wave after wave of attack. Sudam sends it out to Rehan. Rehan
long pass.
Swings it wide to Gayan.
Well done by Air Force. Back to Mushin. He beats the first tackler and he's through.
Mushin Falil with a try.
Offside.
The play has been stopped though.
Offside.
Oh.
Police take.
I beg your pardon. There has been accidental obstruction.
And they kick to touch. So after all that hard work, Air Force once again.
Once more, Police is unlucky not to get the try they think they had already, but Air Force quite lucky to get away without conceding any points.
Well, I have to say, I think Police are just throwing away their opportunities. All they need to do is just show some composure. They have better players in contrast. If you look on paper, they have better players than Air Force.
Definitely.
Professional players. So they
definitely,
should do well.
Hisham. But the problem is, I think they have come into the game with being a little overconfident, thinking that they could run riot over Air Force, but they are not backing themselves up with some unforced errors at very, very crucial occasions. We've reached the 30-minute mark now. Free kick awarded to Air Force for faking. Air Force decides to take it quickly. Ball stolen by Police, but he's available for Mushin to make a run. That seems to be quite a high tackle by an Air Force player. I do not think it was intentional though. That was quite unfortunate because when the man arrived, the earlier person who went into the tackle had already committed himself and resulted in Mushin being caught by his neck. So it'll be interesting to see what the call would be by the referee.
Well, I think that would be a yellow card. That looked dangerous. And I think Mushin Falil would have felt it even more because he was going down after the first tackle. It was the second player who caught him. So I think Air Force will be down to 14 men.
You can follow the inside-out analysis of Dialog Rugby League on the breakdown, the weekly scrutiny of all that is rugby, by hosted by Sabir Kader and also by Shana Kamar Singh. And we are still waiting for the calling of referee to see what it's gonna be. It doesn't look very good for Mushinda. The stretcher is out. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but he still seems to be down.
It's a bit of a concern now because it's a neck injury as well. He seems to be getting up.
Mushin seems to be getting up.
And he is okay. Well, he seems wobbly.
I believe the injury is in his leg and not the neck. And seems like he will be going out. It's quite unfortunate for police.
Well, losing him in this game will be a big blow for police because he's so far, right throughout the season, he's been good. And just in this game as well, he's done well, especially in defense.
Mushin replaced by Jas Boran. And there you go, the police hooker Lahiru Danga seeing a yellow card. Air Force will be forced to make a substitution where they will have to bring in a specialized first rower.
Jas Boran comes in for Mushin Falil. And seems like he will be playing at second center.
Looks like he's moved out to the wing 3 position where and Chula coming in as the first center from first receiver from Brehan Virakon. Sharu Fernando going in with the ball. Good run, taking in numbers. Referee playing advantage to police. So Sudam decides to go from the base. Good collection by Janet there. Sudam with the ball, sends it out to Rehan Virakon. And sends it, not able to switch it out, but ball available anyway. Rehan to Riza. Ball turned over by Air Force, but they've been penalized because it was a ruck form situation there. Police opts to go to touch.
Well, this might be the first points on the board if police do everything right, because I think Air Force, it was their number 2 hooker who is in the sin bin. So there will be one big man short in this line out. So if police can get this rolling maul going, which they did well in the first 2 attempts, just mess it up in the last moment. So
that would definitely be what they would look to do. There you go, but the ball comes out though. Sudam with the ball, Sudam Suryarachi. Stepping 1, stepping 2. Air Force finally managed to get him down.
It's a try.
Try scored. First points of the game coming through a try by Sudam Suryarachi.
Sudam Suryarachi stepped in, wiggled free a few tackles and scored. I think every one of us, I mean, even the spectators thought of the rolling maul, but it didn't work out well, but police recovered quickly. Sudam Suryarachi finishing off. And just before half time, they managed to score an important try, taking into consideration how this game has gone by.
Riza Mubarak with the conversion, slightly onto the left side of the field. Riza would be looking to make amends for the penalty opportunity that he missed, almost at the same position. And the conversion is good. Riza makes sure the second time is lucky. Police go up 7 points to 0.
That's what a player like Riza Mubarak brings into the team. The kick was true and straight. And 7-0 in favor of Police now, the score.
It was really very well struck, the conversion, to be honest.
Restart collected well by Chula Susanta. He's held up.
He's held up though. The Police managed to get the ball out. The ball comes out though. Sudam Suriarachi momentarily was not aware of the fact that the ball jumped out from their ruck.
The ball is still with Police.
Rehan acting as scrum off. Sends it out to Janit. Referee stops play. Line offside by Air Force. So penalty Police way. Air Force needs to focus on cutting out on the silly mistakes that they're doing. They've gotten themselves into quite a bit of trouble because of the unforced errors, to be honest. They did have very good chances in the first few starting minutes. And then Police started doing what they are known for doing. They've been playing... It's been a roller coaster ride for Police, to be honest, this season. They've played exceptionally well, and the next match they've dropped their standards. Now they go for a long line out. Ball from Radisha Senaviratna passes over to Chula Susanta, who goes down. Sudam decides to go on the short side. Ball with Achala Pereira now.
Police with possession. Sudam Suryarachi with a kick. Advantage.
Referee playing a penalty advantage for line offside. Brings it back to where the kick was. And looks like Police will go for points at this time. Minutes of the first half.
It's almost half time, I believe.
That's so right.
That's a sensible thing. Get this kick right and you're 10 points in the lead. Coming back, you were saying much was expected by Police this season after the quality of players they brought in. I think they've been unlucky and some things haven't gone their way.
To be honest, Hisham, I believe in order to be a good team when it comes to rugby, because it's a team sports, it's important that you know your players, and you need to make sure that you work as a cohesive unit, which is what Police is lacking, although they have some really, really good individual talent. Riza with pretty much a straightforward kick puts his team in front, 10 points to 0 at the stroke of half time. And you can see Radisha Senaviratna having a small chat with the referee to find out what the actual mistake that he went away from. So at half time, Police leading 10 points to 0. Air Force is quite unlucky that they did not manage to get any points on the board anyway. So as for now, Police leading 10 points to none. Don't go anywhere. We will be back very shortly with the second half action in the game. Good individual talent. Reza with pretty much a straightforward kick puts his team in front 10 points to nil at the stroke of half time. And you can see Radhisha Seneviratne having a small chat with the referee to find out what the actual mistake that he went away from. So at half time, Police leading 10 points to nil.
Now,
he's quite unlucky that they did not manage to get any points on the board anyway. So as for now, Police leading 10 points to none. Don't go anywhere. We will be back very shortly with the second half action in the game.
Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash.
Pretty much a straightforward kick.
Enter your Easy Cash
puts
account
his
number.
team in front 10 points to nil at the stroke of
Enter your
half
Easy
time.
Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction.
You can see Radhisha Seneviratne having a small chat with the referee to find out what the actual mistake that he went away from. So
this is iPhone 6s.
Police leading
Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger, so you can peek into stuff and pop stuff open, which changes how you play the song. Read a text, read an email, read the news. Wait, you read the news? Of course you know. Now you can change apps like these to pay at more places like this, and a new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of Portolini.
Select your preferred language.
Maybe to take out the camera shoots 4K now, which changes how you move. Nice. Even self-explanatory. Now your screen is the flash. That's going to get like tons of likes. Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them.
The actual mistake that
So
he
yeah,
went away from.
that's what's changed. This is iPhone 6s.
Police leading
Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger, so you can peek into stuff and pop stuff open, which changes how you play the song. Read a text, read an email, read the news. Of course you know. Change apps like these to pay at more places like this, and a color looks like this.
Now select the commercial bank ATM to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you give. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction. Now use commercial bank ATM to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 711 for more information. Easy Cash.
So you can peek into your mobile.
Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Hotels, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, railways, and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wi-fi.dialog.lk to register and your username and password. Choose from all easy ways to help out your different Easy Cash. Go with Easy Commercial Dialog, which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred browser. Select Easy Cash. Conquer the world. Here to reach your portion, not to set it up.
Dialog Television is our window to the world. It brings us the widest range of information and entertainment across Sri Lanka and the globe. From education for our kids to the latest movies. Dialog Television, powered by the very latest digital satellite technology, connects the world to every Sri Lankan. Dialog is the Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Laptop, SMS, a data portal to match your style and enjoy the full choice of your mobile records. My plan for Dialog, absolute power for you. Dialog television, powered by the very latest digital satellite technology,
Now, you've selected commercial bank ATMs to withdraw easy cash at your convenience. Now, I can withdraw easy cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the easy cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select easy cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your easy cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your easy cash PIN and send to complete your transaction. Now, use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw easy cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy cash, money in your mobile. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, railway stations, and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wi-fi.dialog.lk to register and get your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to power up your account. Easy Cash. Go with any commercial Dialog which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions.
Some places are more but proud.
Select Easy Cash.
Conquer the world. So to me, it's important not to set it up on anything but the best. Dialog television is our window to the world. It brings us the widest range of knowledge, information, and entertainment from across Sri Lanka and the globe. From education for our kids to the latest movies. Dialog television, powered by the very latest digital satellite technology, connects the world to every Sri Lankan home. Dialog is the future.
Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Set talk time, SMS, and data quotas to match your style and enjoy the full potential of your mobile package. My plan from Dialog. Absolute power to you. Visit www.dialog.lk/myplan or call 177 for more information. Now, that's your day.
Dialog television is our window to the world. It brings us the widest range of knowledge, information, and entertainment from across Sri Lanka and the globe. From education for our kids to the latest movies. Dialog television, powered by the very latest digital satellite technology, connects the world to every Sri Lankan home. Dialog is the future.
Don't be constrained. Be versatile, be flexible. You have the power. Set talk time, SMS, and data quotas to match your style and enjoy the full potential of your mobile package. My plan from Dialog. Absolute power to you. Visit www.dialog.lk/myplan or call 177 for more
Welcome back to Police Park. Police leading 10-0 at the moment. Managed to get, if you're joining us right now, welcome back. We are in the second half. We are at the start of the second half. Police versus Air Force. Police managing to get 10 points at the dying stages of the first half. It was quite an error-stricken first half for both teams, to be honest. Police definitely with more opportunities, but Air Force putting their hand up and they've been quite vigilant in their attack. I have here with me my co-host Hisham. Hisham, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, to be honest, it's been a fairly scrappy game. Both teams turning away possession. Police had the better chances in scoring, I think, and they should have done well. But they lacked a bit of composure, I think, in the final third, where they should have scored. But that yellow card in the end, proving decisive. Police scoring 10 points in those last few minutes in the first half. And now Air Force find themselves 10 points trailing by 10 points.
Restart held up by the police forwards. So they will win a scrum. Sudam Suryarachi to put in. Police with an attacking scrum. They will have Air Force will have to defend well. Radish Seneviratna with the ball. Goes into contact. Takes 2 men down. Achala Pereira. Sudam to Radisha again. Radisha goes in. Still on his feet though.
Air Force still a man down. They had a yellow card just before half time. So a few minutes
Sudam
left.
goes to Rehan Birakon. Rehan swings out to Riza. Riza to Riza Mubarak. Goes out to Gayan. Good run by Gayan. A ball available for Riza. Passes to the lock, Kudara. Radisha to Sharu. Sharu Fernando goes to the ground. Referee blowing for offside, line offside. Police will definitely look to put the ball into touch.
Police seem to have made another change. I think Charuna Charmikara is now in. The former Josephian prop. So another line out for Police in their opposition 5-meter line, and it seems like the Air Force will be back to 15 men.
Air Force back to 15 men.
This is interesting. Sudam Suryarachi.
The lack of 10 men.
He's in the line. He's in the line out. And Radish Seneviratna is acting as scrum half.
Radish, originally a scrum half, would be quite aware of the duties of a scrum half there. Radish with the ball. Comes to the back of the scrum. It's stationary though. I was doing quite well with that maul. Still on the out.
This could be a try. Over the line.
It's over the line. Ball held up,
But
says
no.
the referee.
The referee says the ball
But
is held up.
going forward, Police will get a scrum with the ball. The Police team is putting their rolling maul where they're strong at to good use.
So seems like a few positional changes as well. After Mushin Falil left the pitch, I think Chula Susanta is now playing at first centre. Riza Rafaidin at second centre. And Ijaz Boran is doing his duties at wing on the blind side.
Police with the attacking scrum on the 5-meter mark. They decide to keep the ball in. Radisha makes a break himself.
Inches away from the tie line.
Sudam sends it to his forwards, but well met with the Air Force. Referee playing advantage to Police. It's a penalty. Police way. Sudam decides to go on his own. Ball still available for Police.
That's a try.
And he scores. Try scored by Gayan Dilshan. I beg your pardon, Chanak Odara, the captain.
He scored a try last week as well. A good try, and he's back in the score sheet for the second week running.
Good awareness of the pitch, to be honest. He managed to get that try. He saw that gap, ran a straight line. Riza Mubarak with the conversion. Pretty much at the same position that he had it in the first half on the other side of the field. Let's see how he puts this through.
They say games are won and lost because of during the small things that happen, and I think that yellow card has taken its effect just before halftime, like I said.
Most definitely. Riza with a good kick.
It's another beautiful kick by Riza Mubarak, and now Air Force find themselves 17-0.
Right in the middle of the post, Riza Mubarak. A good kick, well struck. Air Force now suddenly 17 points down. Up to the 35-minute mark, it was even Steven here. But like you very correctly mentioned, that yellow card and the absence of one player has costed the Air Force quite a bit now. Air Force looking to reconciliate. Goes to Dara again. Sudam with the ball.
Police with possession. No referee, there's no advantage, so referee will bring back play for the original knock-on. And I think Air Force are rattled now. They played so well that they managed to keep the score deadlocked at 0-0. And just less than 5 minutes into the second half, they find themselves trailing 17-0. And if they don't get some points on the board quick, within the next 10 minutes, I feel the game will start to run away from them, because they have not showed much flair in attack. They have possession, they've been running about sideways, but going forward, apart from the kick and chase, they haven't impressed much. So it's interesting to see how they respond now.
You're quite right on that analysis, Hisham. They have been wasting the chances that came their way. Police, with the wealth of experience they have. There goes Ichas Boran. Brought down ultimately by Air Force. Ball is still available. Chula goes to the short side. Plenty of Police players chasing it. Mark called by Air Force. Like I said, you were quite right of Police not taking Air Force, rather not taking use. There has been a substitution where Pandula Bandara has come in. Former Trinitian, never played rugby in school.
That's interesting.
Was an athlete while in school.
Well, I guess you find a lot of players like that when you get teams like Air Force, Army,
especially into the forces. That's right.
And that might be a disadvantage as well at times, because sometimes experience does matter. And I think if you look at Police, I think now they have a revamped side, professional players in their ranks. And if you take Air Force, not so much. So there's a bit of difference in the quality of the players as well.
One reason that would be is because there are no contracted players at the Air Force. If you are to play for Air Force, you need to be a regular soldier of the Air Force. Whereas Police do have quite a few contracted players. It's important that Air Force scores straight away now if they are to make something of it. Good kick. Pressure to Reza. Reza has been tackled by the number 12.
I think Reza Mubarak did extremely well there.
Lack of discipline sees another yellow card awarded against Air Force. They'll be down to 14 men again. That time Isiru Jayaratna, who's been a substitution, will rest the next 10 minutes of the match in the naughty chair. Not very bright news for Air Force, unfortunately. And Reza does well to put the ball into touch.
Once again, that was great work from Reza Mubarak, because he was in a corner against two defenders, but he did well. But regarding the yellow card, of course, that was ill discipline again from Air Force. A yellow card in the first half has cost them around 17 points, because I would say they started the second half as well with one man less.
Police going for the short man line out, losing the ball at the back. It's available for Air Force. Air Force number 23 runs in. Air Force making good yards. Can they finish what they've started? Sharif and a beautiful tackle. Ball knocked forward by Police. A line out being, scrum being awarded to Air Force. They have a chance to recycle and start over. It's very important that they score as soon as possible if they are to make anything out of this game.
Well, I think they're making things difficult for themselves. I think that yellow card, just after they were back to their full 15, they do that and they're back to 14 men again. That was a high tackle, I think, yes.
That seems to be another card coming in. Definite high tackle. That time, Chola Susanta, the culprit. It was clearly one hand held out there.
Play has been stopped while the linesman is giving his views on the incident. So I think because a yellow card was shown when Mushin Falil was tackled, I think the referee might issue another yellow card here as well.
It's irrespective of what happened earlier, it's a definite yellow card because it was quite high. There you go. Yellow card. Chola Susanta goes into the naughty chair. And he'll be joined by... he'll go join Isaru Jayaratna of Air Force, who is in there. So even Steven now. 14 against 14. Can Air Force make a difference here? Charit Seneviratna's kick to touch, not convincing, but does the job.
Well, after quite some time, Air Force find themselves in the attacking 22. Let's see if they can come away with points, because there's no point dominating the game if you don't score points. And at this moment, It's a rarity for Air Force.
Lahiru Danga with the throw in. Referee having a word with both the fly-offs, both the captains rather.
Line out for Air Force.
Air Force will be going in for a full line out. The ball's good. They make a big mess out of it, but luckily a penalty awarded. Police was trying to do something very interesting. They did not engage in the maul, so there will be no offside line. It was something very interesting they tried to do, but referee Rankot looking at it in a different angle, though, seeing it different. Air Force opting to go for a scum.
You see international teams doing that as well, but sometimes it depends on how the referee interprets the law. But still, possession for Air Force.
Gantid the Margoda with the put in. And they go in for a break. Saraka Virakala goes down and the ball's available.
Ball is
Cardinal error, gain by Air Force. So many chances their way, but turned over. Police with possession now. Riza in the pocket looking to clear it out. Safely in the hands of the Air Force player who decides to make a run for himself.
And the ball is out on the full. So the play will be brought back. So once again, that's not that.
Ball goes dead. It was quite surprising that he took the option of kicking after he made the break. He could have done that at the time that he collected the ball, to be honest. The weather has been very kind to the players. It's been quite gloomy. It hasn't rained, so there was no trouble of the blazing hot sun.
The second half seems to be played in a very low tempo compared to the first half. But still, there are a lot of mistakes by both teams. But Police wouldn't mind. Now they sit comfortably 17-0 in the lead. So it's Air Force who need to strike back.
Quite rightly, you mentioned it's a little lethargic. You can't blame the players. It's the end of the season as well. Air Force and Police, nothing. They have everything to take away from this game, though. Being two forces, there will be the pride that they will strive for. A slight drizzle coming into Police Park now. They say commentators curse. I just said the weather's been good to us. Penalty awarded to Police for pushing a man down. Binding incorrectly. Dangerous play, that is. Riza Mubarak with the ball. He'll be looking to put the ball into touch. And kicks it good. Hisham, what do you think? What do you think that the Air Force team is lacking mainly? Yeah.
Well, compared to Police, I think they lack the technical ability. That seems to be the main reason, because even during the first half, when they made those attacking runs, they lacked creativity. They were going sideways, but they didn't. When they didn't find their way through, the easiest option they chose was to kick the ball away.
The marauding Police break off maul in action again has come to a halt now, though. There you go, breaks off again. It's quite fascinating to see what the Shant Leuke has instilled in these Police forwards. We saw the same with Royal College. It's basically a very trademarked move by Royal College.
I think Royal do it very well.
That's right. Dushant Leuke, the Royal Forwards coach, now the head coach at Police. Radisha with the ball. Well tackled by Air Force. Sudam uses his forwards.
So Police using their forwards.
Janit with a brilliant run. He has been the most energetic and the powerful player throughout this game. Sudam sends it out to Shah Fernando. Player penalized.
Well,
Donald Frank from
play again, Air Force. They're a man down.
Donald Frank is going to be in trouble. But I have a feeling it's only going to be a warning, though.
I think Sudha made the most of it.
A little bit of theoretics there.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. It's just a warning.
Any player in particular, Hisham, that has impressed you today in the game?
Well, to be honest, it's difficult because the nature of the game. I think it's been in fits and starts. Mushin Falil seemed to be doing well. Unfortunately, he had to go out due to injury. Rehan Virakon has so far he's been quiet. I mean, he's been in the thick of things, but it's difficult to find a player who really impressed.
I do agree. Now, to be honest, I am quite convinced and I'm quite impressed by the performance of Janet, wearing the number 24 jersey.
Yes.
Police with the rolling ball and they score. Radhish Senaviratna again in the scorebooks, and there you go, the famous, the now infamous celebration. Takes a selfie.
So Radhish Senaviratna managing to get his name into the scorecard for the second week running as well. And once again, it's the rolling maul which does the damage. I think Air Force, they've given up. Their body language
not looking too good, isn't it?
Not looking too good.
To be honest, Hisham, it's interesting. Although Police have been making quite good yards with their rolling maul, this is the first time they actually scored off the rolling maul. So pat on the back to them on doing that. Riza with the conversion just 5 meters or from the touch line. Let's see how that works.
Well, I think just like last week, he's having a good day with the boot. He missed the first attempt, but from there onwards, 2 splendid conversions. And the third one, yes.
Strikes it beautifully, Riza Mubarak.
Beautiful kick by Riza Mubarak.
Very well struck. Took his time. No panic there. You didn't see any panic. The wealth of experience in the man. So 24 points to none. Police leading. And just tell you the story. And Chola Susanta is coming in now. So he served his time in the Norwich, and so has Isuru Jaratna from Air Force. So both teams back to 15 players each.
3/4 of the game gone, and Police now leading 24-0. So I think it's very hard to imagine Air Force making a comeback now.
Pandula goes in with the ball but makes the cardinal error of losing position. Rehan Virakon. Good tackle by Air Force. So ball available to them. 3 men holding on. Pandula again trying to make amends. Takes 2 defenders and goes down. Knock forward by Air Force. It's quite unfortunate. They were on the attack. They were looking to go finish what they started on the attack, and the story of the day for Air Force happens again. A very silly mistake, an unforced error, I would say. They need to settle down and look to finish.
Well, the game has been played in a very slow pace, I think, in the second half compared to the first half. And free kick, Sudham Suryarachi takes it quick, puts the boot in.
Good chase.
And the Air Force player manages to collect the ball and he kicks it out on to touch. But as you can see, Air Force from their half, they'll be having to face a defensive line out. And it's been all these simple mistakes like knock-ons and those erratic passing.
Many unforced errors, that's right.
Just cost them this game.
Police would be disappointed though, because it hasn't been a very convincing effort from them as well. Although they're 24 points up on the board, it could have been much better for them. Again, Police haven't been able to score more due to their mistakes. Air Force winning Police line out. Now they have a chance to counter. Ball stolen by Razor Fahidin. Police on the counter now. Ball goes to Gayan. Made a few good runs, Gayan. Sudham to Achala. Achala Pereira, big forward. Offloads but goes to Air Force. No loss though. They get an attacking line out just outside.
I think it's
just 10 minutes. Oh,
there's been a knock-on, so
there's been a knock. I beg your pardon.
Well, once again, just as you mentioned, it's been the story of the game. Both teams, especially Air Force, but this time Police, throwing away opportunities which...
Police did have quite a few chances in the first half as well.
Yeah.
Loose ball kicked out by Air Force. Police with possession now. Gayan with the ball. Police player Gayan penalized for handling the ball on the ground. A scuffle seems to have broken up. Quite interestingly, Reza Mubarak in the middle of the things. First time I've seen him lose his temper. First time. I've seen him for years now. First time I've seen Reza losing his temper.
Well, I think there are a few other incidents in the first half as well, where off the ball incidents. So I think he was not happy. It's being repeated.
Sharit Seneviratna. It's a good kick to touch. You can join us on www.ThePapare.com, and which is available on all major social media platforms. We are a 24/7 news site and team. You can join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also on SoundCloud. Coming back to the game, Air Force with the ball attacking position in the police 22-meter. Swings it wide. Good cover tackle by Gayan, and the ball is in touch. Police defensive work has been good, I would say. I cannot say impressive because the Air Force attacking has not been very good, isn't it, Hisham?
Yes, exactly. They've been running sideways a lot, but penetrating is very less. And I think things would have been much more harder if Mushin Falil was around as well. Unfortunately, he had to leave the field in the first half due to an injury, but he seems to be okay.
Good counter rug, really good counter rug by Air Force.
No, that's not a good
Gans Halinder, not a very good convincing kick. Rehan Verakon with the ball. Ijaz Buran met with a few defenders from Air Force. Police with a good chance to counter. Air Force penalized.
Well, helter-skelter. Players running around. I think police almost paid the price there for that missed kick.
Referee Gunaratna communicating something with Rankot. Chula Susanta needs to be careful. He already has a yellow card. And
exactly.
referee issues a warning to Gayantid the Malaguda of Air Force as well. I believe the captain. They're having a small chat.
Penalty to police, and Reza Mubarak will put this into touch, and that's a good kick.
A few changes made. Shah Fernando and Janit Dilshan making way for going out. Making way for Gayan Udara. And also Sigit Sadarwan There's another change as well. So 3 changes altogether for Police. Saddam with the ball, sends it out to Rehan. Not straight, says the referee. So Gayanudare in for Janit.
Police have done really well in the rolling maul, but they have given away a few lineouts of their own. So I think that's an area they need to improve, especially when they have a set of forwards who do really well in the lineout. I mean, in the rolling maul. I beg your pardon. So it's a scrum down, Air Force ball, number 8, breaks. Air Force still have the ball. A lot of off the ball incidents, I think. Air Force trying their best, but again held up. And I think ball comes loose. It's kicked ahead.
Foot race, Towers for Air Force. Holds on to position.
Once again the ball comes loose.
But they do not manage to...
Suryarati managed to collect it. Sends the ball out to Rizira Faidin, who's held with the ball.
The last few minutes completely wraps up the game. As I just started to speak, Rehan Virakon doing exactly that. The last few minutes, 3-4 minutes, wraps up the game. Both teams making unforced errors, which is why the game has been played in very slow space as well. Although the clock on your screens would show at the 78 minutes, please do take note that this is not the actual time on the referee. Yep, it's a free. This clock that you see on the screen is just an indication of the time elapsed, and not the actual clock of the referee. We are closing in on the finish mark though.
Free kick to Air Force. Air Force take it quick. Try to power their way through. And they still have possession. Advantage played in favor of Air Force. Quick tap it again off the penalty. And yes, Air Force score. It's a consolation try. But finally, they managed to get on the scoreboard.
Consolation try for Air Force. They've been trying the whole game. Managed to get one across the line. Isaru Jayaratne make comments for the 10 minutes that he missed from the match, and the ThePapare man at the match, Charles Reddy, who made some devastating runs. He was very good off the ball. The conversion's good, so 7 points. Too late, sadly, for Air Force.
I think Police will be still disappointed of enabling Air Force to score that try, because they had possession. They just gave it away. And Air Force managing to score. The restart, Air Force do well. Iddamal Goda fakes one, sends it out wide. Good tackle there.
Beautiful tackle by Gayan. And the counter ruck is good. Referee says play on. But now he stopped it. It was knocked forward by Air Force, I believe. Is that right, Hisham?
Yes, knock on.
First knock on by police.
I think that call was made by the linesman because initially I think referee awarded the ball for police.
Police with a chance to score. The last one maybe, last move maybe, because we are closing in on the last few minutes of the game.
Well, I think police wouldn't mind a bonus point.
Definitely. Police penalized.
Radhesh Seneviratne pleading with the
Radhesh.
ref. I don't think it's not going to work.
Radhesh Seneviratne, second yellow card, sees a red. I believe the offense was blocking the ball. It was not very clear because it was inside the ruck and was not clear at all.
He was not releasing the player.
Releasing the player.
He was not releasing the player. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a similar offense which it got him the first yellow as well.
That's right. Unfortunate for Radisha.
Yeah, given the fact it's the dying moments of the game, it's a silly mistake. And I think this would warrant a suspension.
Police will have to look for another number 8 because he will be suspended for a minimum of 1 game. And it has been a concern for Radisha this season. Air Force on the run now, on the attack. Trying to make amends for it. Number 15, Air Force. Nuan Pereira goes into score. Good try scored by Air Force, making use of the ball, sending it out wide. Good hands shown there.
Well, a little too late, I guess, for Air Force, but they still score 2 tries. But I think still, from Radisha Seneviratne's perspective and from police's perspective, I think that red card will be a talking point because that is going to be huge for the next. I mean, he's going to miss the next game. And to get it at a time where you're leading 24-7, the win in the bag, I think that's a silly mistake.
Definitely, I do agree with you because Radisha has been one of the finds of this season, a workhorse to be honest, and he's been in the thick of the things for police throughout the season, and his miss will be felt by police going into the last game of the league.
Well,
which is quite unfortunate.
As the league progressed, he has progressed as a player. I mean,
definitely.
For a player who began as scrum half, then third row, I mean the flanker, and then number 8. I mean, he's done really well. Well, there you have
meantime, Charit misses out on his kick.
Well, the referee has blown for full time.
That's right. Referee Rankot Gay finishes off the game. It was played at a very slow pace. So at the end of the game, police running away with the victory, 24 points to 12, with 3 tries. Thank you very much for joining us today to witness this game, Police versus Air Force. It's an action-packed weekend waiting for us. Tomorrow, CR will be playing Havis at Havelock Park, and also Candy playing Navy. Both matches will be shown live. Kandy versus Navy will be played at 4:30 p.m. and with police. Beg your pardon. CR taking on Havis at Havelock Park at 6:30 p.m. on the lights. Do join with us to catch the action of rugby. And as for now, I'm Sudarshana signing off with my co-host Hisham. Thank you. Witness this game, Police
Now,
versus Air Force.
over 14
It's
million
an action-packed
customers
weekend
via
waiting
Dialog.
for us.
Exercise
Tomorrow,
and
CR will be playing Havis at Havelock Park, and also Kandy playing
Now,
Navy.
use
Both
selected
matches will
commercial
be shown
bank
live.
ATMs to withdraw easy cash at your
Kandy
convenience.
versus
Now, I
Navy
can
will be
withdraw
played
easy
at
cash
4:30
from
p.m.
any commercial
and
bank
with
ATM which
police.
displays the Easy Cash logo. Select
Beg your
cardless
pardon,
transactions.
CR taking on
Select
Havis
your
at Havelock
preferred
Park at
language.
6:30 p.m.
Select
on the
Easy
lights.
Cash. Type in
Do
the
join
amount
with
you
us
need.
to
Enter your Easy
catch
Cash
the
account
action of
number.
rugby.
You
And
will receive a
as
message
for now,
onto your
I'm
mobile. Enter
Sudarshana
your
signing
Easy
off
Cash
with
PIN and
my
send
co-host
to complete your transaction.
Hisham.
Now, use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash, money in your mobile. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants,
Witness this
colleges,
game, Police versus Air Force.
bus stands,
It's an
train
action-packed
stations,
weekend
and many more.
waiting for us. Tomorrow, CR will be
Select
playing
Dialog
Havis
Wi-Fi.
at Havelock Park, and also Kandy playing Navy. Both matches will be shown live.
Choose from 4
Kandy versus Navy will be played at 4:30 p.m. and with police.
Displays the Easy Cash logo. Select
Beg your
cardless
pardon, CR taking on Havis at Havelock Park at 6:30 p.m. on the lights. So do join with us to catch the action of rugby. And as for now, Sudarshana signing off with my co-host
Information and entertainment from across Sri Lanka and the globe. From education for our kids to the latest movies. Dialog Television, powered by the very latest in digital satellite technology, connects the world to every Sri Lankan home. Dialog is the future today.
Hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants,
Witness this game, Police versus Air Force. It's an action-packed weekend waiting for us. Tomorrow, CR will be playing Havis at Havelock Park, and also Kandy playing Navy. Both matches will be shown live. Kandy versus Navy will be played at 4:30 p.m. and with police.
Easy Cash logo.
Beg your pardon, CR taking on Havis at Havelock Park at 6:30 p.m. on the lights. So do join with us to catch the action of rugby. And as for now, Sudarshana signing off with my co-host.
Information and entertainment from across Sri Lanka and the globe. From education for our kids to the latest movies. Dialog Television, powered by the very latest in digital satellite technology, connects the world to every Sri Lankan home. Dialog is the future today.
hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants,
Witness this game, Police versus Air Force. It's an action-packed weekend waiting for us. Tomorrow, CR will be playing
Customers via Dialog. Exercise and
Kandy playing Navy.
now use selected commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Now I can withdraw Easy Cash from any commercial bank ATM which displays the Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred language. Select Easy Cash. Type in the amount you need. Enter your Easy Cash account number. You will receive a message onto your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction. Now use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash, money in your mobile. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Cafes, restaurants, colleges, hospitals, bus stands, train stations, and many more. Select Dialog Wi-Fi and visit wi-fi.dialog.lk to get your your username and password. Choose from 4 easy ways to top up your account. Go Easy Cash from Dialog Commercial Bank ATM. Easy Cash logo. Select cardless transactions. Select your preferred message. Select Easy Cash. Type the same time to me. Enter your Easy Cash reference number. You will receive a message on your mobile. Enter your Easy Cash PIN and send to complete your transaction. Now, use commercial bank ATMs to withdraw Easy Cash at your convenience. Call 7111 for more information. Easy Cash money you can offer. Connect to Sri Lanka's largest Wi-Fi network with over 2,500 hotspots across the country. Restaurants, colleges,
This is iPhone 6s. Not much has changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger, so you can peek into stuff, and pop stuff open, which changes how you play a song. Read text, read emails, read the news. Wait, you read the news? Of course you do. Now you can change apps like this, hit at more places like this, and new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of tortellini.
Like a takeout, the camera shoots 4K video now, which changes how your movies look. Nice. Even selfies have changed. Now your screen is the flash. That's gonna get like 1 million likes. Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them. So yeah, that's what's changed. This is iPhone 6s. Just changed, except it responds to the pressure of your finger, so you can peek into stuff, and pop stuff open, which changes how you play a song. Read a text, read emails, read the news. Wait, you read the news? Of course you do. Now you can change apps like this, hit at more places like this, and new color looks like this. It's rose gold, it's awesome. And Siri is more helpful than ever.
Hey Siri, show me photos of tortellini.
Like a takeout, the camera shoots 4K video now, which changes how the movies look. Nice. Even selfies have changed. Now your screen is the flash. That's gonna get like 1 million likes. Actually, photos themselves have changed. They move now. You just touch them. So yeah, that's what's changed. This is iPhone 6s. Just changed. Except it responds to the pressure of your finger. Actually,